Well, I did not expect this package today. I was actually supposed to get this on Monday, but UPS, they were really quite fast to deliver this package. However, it is quite banged up, so hopefully the speakers are not damaged. You can see here, I'm gonna turn the camera here a bit. Let's see here, where's the... You can see the corner right there, right? That's a damaged corner if I've ever seen one. Hopefully that does not impede in the package itself though. So we'll see here. Let's begin with opening it up, the unboxing itself. In this video I will be just unboxing it and playing some music. I've not downloaded the app, so we'll play with the EQs that are just right out of the gates. So maybe the EQs will be horrible, because this is the Earfun U-Boom X, two of them. And what you got to realize with this speaker is that the EQs are making and breaking it, and as well as the amazing battery life and all the features you get. I think this speaker does not look that great, but the value proposition here is something else. And that is why mainly I'm buying it, right? Because it is the best speaker, this is the best speaker for the price to performance, and even in this category of a boombox speaker of this size, 4 kilos, and of course downwards. It gives a lot of bass and a lot of volume for not that much money. And as a competitor to the JBL boombox or the Extreme more of that kind, but cheaper than an Extreme 4, for example, way cheaper. You could get 2 or 3 of these for the price of one Extreme 4. I could get 2 of these for the price of one Extreme 4, and that is what I went. I paid more than the usual rate for these speakers because of import costs. It costs a lot more when you import these ones to Sweden. But they're still cheap comparatively. They were about, let's see, 160 euros, which is the standard price, but you usually find them at discounts. So it is not a great price to get them at, but that's the price I got them with import and exchange fees and all that jazz. So let's see here. Look at that beauty. Look at these boxes here, the box art. Let's see here. Let's turn the camera here a bit. And that is looking quite nice, I will say so myself. I'm gonna lower the camera here a bit. There we go. Got it on a tripod here. A couple stands. Let's look at the box art first. Earfun U-Boom X, Red Dot Award, whatever it means. I've not looked at that award. Earfun at the sides. And the picture of the speaker itself. Down here we have 80 watts superior sound, whatever that means. Mainly gibberish, doesn't mean anything really. 30 hours playtime, party mode, RGB light effect, power bank, IP67. When they claim 80 watt speaker sound, it doesn't mean anything, because you need to put a lot more emphasis on that, what it actually means to have 80 watts of power. Because even though they might say, oh, these ones are 30 watts each and the tweeters are pushing 10 watts each, they're not actually consuming that much power, not even close. It does not have anything to do with that at all. They might peak at 80 watts, you know, or may be able to peak at 30 watts, for example, for a really short burst of a time, really short amount of time, maybe. But most of the times, this entire unit is consuming 2 watts or less of power when you're playing. Maybe 2-3 watts. Maybe a bit more, actually. Maybe 5 watts, around there. So it's not actually consuming. And there are, of course, a lot more you can say to what 80 watts could mean or whatnot. But in the end, when you put it just on the box like this, it's kind of deceiving. But as I guess everybody does it nowadays, so yeah, you can't really fault them too much for that, but it's just buying into the mainstream, right? Power bank IP67. All of these are standard features on most speakers, but they're very nice to have at this budget, and especially the sound and the 30-hour playtime. You get nearly as big of a battery as the Boombox 3. I think that says a lot. Nearly the same size. Nearly the same size as the Extreme 4, which also massive battery. Very close there as well. So you get really great battery life on this. Very good battery. Let's see here at the side. We got some box art. Looks like a splash of water there. Oh. And here we have more features at the back. Here again. 80 watt superior sound, USB-C 10 watt power bank. So 10 watts of charging is not that fast, but then again, as a power bank, that is fine, especially for a speaker. It's more than 5 watts, and 10 watts should be able to charge and not decharge, charge most devices. High performance TI, whatever that stands for, high performance amplifier chip ensures high quality sound. Okay, yeah, that sounds nice. Support Earfun audio app, so I would recommend downloading the app to see what is included. Here we have what's in the box here. It's the speaker, we have a carrying strap, USB-C cable, and a user... Right, focus. Come on. Let's see here, can you focus please? There we go. And a user manual, and it supports phone, tablets, and computers as well. So you're really, you can connect this to anything, which is great. Party mode, broadcast up to audio with 50 plus of these speakers, which is amazing. 60.48 watt hour battery. Very large battery. That would be the equivalent as a phone battery bank would be about nearly around 18,000 milliamp hours, whatever, if that means anything else. Even though wattage is what you want, because that really shows how big the battery is. IP67 waterproof, true wireless stereo connection. You can pair two of them together and get stereo and not be able to play mono with 50 speakers, for example, which probably sounds amazing, but it's not stereo. Built-in speaker microphone. This is a feature a lot of speakers are removing nowadays, but honestly, sometimes when I'm out and about with friends especially, and somebody's calling me and everybody wants to get into the call, you know, sometimes that happens. Being able to share that with the friends, you know, is quite nice. Sometimes it can be a bit awkward because the phones usually think you have a headset on when you have a speaker on, so they automatically pair your mobile microphone to this microphone, and the audio comes through this speaker also, which you might not want every call to get out to the, you know, the to everyone, be able to hear that shit. Low latency video mode for better video and gaming experience. Also, just a nice feature to have. And then USB-C 10 watt charging, blah, blah, blah. And I think this supports 65 watts of charging as well. But let's get into the speaker now. Let's do the unboxing here. We have a couple of tape bits up here. Oh shit, took the wrong knife here. I will of course try to do an outdoor test as soon as possible. Just that I'm really tired today. I worked a lot today. So I'm gonna do that some other time. When it's beautiful weather outdoors, hopefully, and not too much wind. Would also be amazing. There we go. Opening it up here. Let's put this down here for now. Let's swivel this a bit like that. There we go. And what's hiding inside of here? A strap on the side here. Just the strap. And then the speaker. Yeah, this is a big unit. It is very similar feeling to a boombox, however slightly smaller. Slightly smaller. Here we have USB-C and a user manual. And it's a USB-C to USB-C cable. And you could use the cable for the power bank cable, for example, which is not a bad idea. Here we have the plastics that is surrounding the device. Here we have a piece of tape. Got that big rubbery passive radiator. Very nice indeed. Here it comes. Boom! That's a big fucking speaker, and it's quite heavy. 4.15 kilos or about 5 pounds. If that makes more sense to you. It is quite big. Yeah. I mean, I know the weight of it, but yeah, it's quite heavy. Might be too heavy if you want to have it every day, at least for me. Because sometimes I can have my speakers for really long times around my neck. And what I have realized is at around 2.5 kilos, at least for me, I can wear them all day without any problems. And 3 kilos and above, you get a bit more strain in the neck. Especially, I think, because these, even though these straps are really great, I think they need to be even wider if you want to have even pressure around it. But yeah, I'm no stranger to carrying really big speakers. I've carried the W King for 10 kilometers, and I got some scars from that. But yeah, this should probably be a lot easier than the W King for transport method. But I'll show a comparison here. The Motion Plus, and it's about as wide, but it's a lot thicker and a lot heavier. So it's just a bigger device in general, and this feels like nothing, weighs nothing. Motion Plus has been one of my go-tos if I want powerful sound outdoors quickly with friends, but this might be the new king here, the U-Boom X. Let's unbox the other one, and I will only do a check on one of them. I will not do a stereo comparison, because I want to save that for the next videos. Gotta have something, a little bait to get you back to the channel, if that even is bait, Might not be everybody's cup of tea. Might only want to buy one, which is, of course, very fair as well. But as my motto goes, you gotta buy the two, you gotta get the stereo, even though each of these are technically already playing stereo. On one of these you got 2 woofers and 2 tweeters, so it's playing left and right channels already. But it's nice, I guess, to widen the sound even further. I think just being outdoors especially, I think it's night and day difference having 1 or 2 speakers. Doesn't matter if the speaker sounds like shit, when you add another one it will sound better. I mean, probably a couple caveats. If you're only playing treble and no bass and distorted sound, probably sound pretty ugly. Yeah, probably make your ears bleed even more. We have it again here. You also get the strap, of course, and all that jazz. Let's go back with the chair here. With it. Boom! Look at that. The strap here. Let's get a looky how it looks. A piece of tape there. This feels like a JBL Extreme 2 strap, especially with this engraving here. Feels very JBL Extreme 2-ish strap. Oh, this. I like the phone camera, but it has a really hard time struggling to yeah, zoom in like that. Very nice hooks, super nice hooks actually, that you can do this, You're really, you have this hinge here, so that I like that. Look really cool, like a claw. Very cool indeed. Get some paper here. Come on, get that out. Wants me to tear that off. Okay, tear it off. There we go. This is just a high quality. You don't get a bottle opener, but usually you don't need a bottle opener, but it's a nice feature, but you don't need it. So yeah, this is just really nice, I think. The strap that is included here, let's soon go in there. Let's add the strap here. Let's see how it looks. There we go. They're a bit, they take a bit of force to activate the hooks, but nothing too bad overall. So that. Now we've got the strap on, and you also got the handles, so you could choose either what you want. Have the handle when you're indoors, and when you're outdoors, you get the strap. Let's turn it on. Is it dead, maybe? Let's see how long you have to press it in for. I think the device might be dead, but let's go for a round check here. We got the speakers here, as you can see. Passive radiator, and then U-boom here at the back, the rubber feet. And here we have the port set up, 2 USB-C ports, and a aux. Let's make that focus a bit. Horrible at focusing here. Yeah, 2 USB-C. One is an input, another one is an output. Let's take a charging cable here and see if we can make it come to life. You know, let's do everything in one take. Output, input. Yeah, it was dead on arrival. Usually, most of these speakers has a little bit of power. Not these ones. Let's check if the other one has power. Also dead. Ah, interesting. I'm gonna charge that up as well then. Another charging. I like having a lot of charging cables on hand here, so I just have two of them ready here. Charge that up as well. There we go. It shut off, I think. Maybe it has too little charge. There we go. Look at those lights as well. Let's pair it to the speaker. U-boom X. I am right now connecting to it. Ah, it shut off again. I'm gonna let them charge up for a couple minutes and I'll be right back. And there we go. Now it's paired up here. The one U-boom here. Let's do some music. I'm gonna just do one music test here. And I gotta say, I just listened to it for a couple, 5 seconds maybe. Sounds pretty good. This is just a standard. I haven't gone through any EQs here. So it might sound a lot better still. Let's see here.
Shining through, it's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you
was it for the sound. I can tell that there are a couple weaknesses, at least with the starting sound here. I think the treble is a bit lacking, honestly. There's not enough sparkle. The bass, though, pretty good, pretty good. Not overrepresented, but pretty good, nonetheless. So yeah, I'll experiment a bit with the EQs and see you guys in another video. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.